Jeremy Bennett wants to know, do you think Bobby Eaton could have been a horseman? Could you see Bobby Eaton fitting into the Horsemen?
Oh, shit, yes. Of course. And especially if it was done the right way. And Bobby, whose strong suit was not talking, he wouldn't have had to have talked much. All he had to do was go out and perform. And that would have been my promo for him. Hey, if you're waiting on Bobby to say something today, folks, he's fixing to as soon as we get in the ring. As for now, all I'll do is talking. And that's all it would have taken.
Perfect wingman and Arn Anderson for Bobby Eaton. Would have been fantastic.
Wouldn't have taken much.
Scott Golden wrote in. He said, Arn, can you kindly explain the differences between the art of registering and selling through the course of a match?
Okay, good question. If we're sitting side by side and we're talking, Paul, and it doesn't matter what we're talking about, football, who got arrested in Oklahoma last night, or whatever our conversation is, and we're just kind of, engulfed in our conversation. If out of nowhere I just thump you on the nose, I'm going to get what the hell's the matter with you? That's registering. If I thump you in the nose and you take a flat back bump, you've went too far. And it's one of those, that didn't look right. Registering is, if a guy doesn't connect, about 50%, it's an almost whiff, treat it like it's a whiff. Don't oversell it. Overselling is as bad as underselling. Now, one of these things that I'm not a fan of is the guys standing in the middle of the ring and exchanging flippers to the jaw. Now, I'm fine with that, is if first one you eat, boom, there's head English, there's body English on it. But if you just hit each other.
You're talking about these guys that just go punch for punch with each other.
And nobody's head ever moves.
Okay.
I believe if I hit a guy twice with a flipper as hard as I can and his head don't move, I'm going to bail out of the ring and I'll see you back in the shower a little bit. So I am in way over my head.
Right.
Selling is imperative to what we do and everything you do. If you're in the ring and the mat slips and you roll an ankle, guess what? Treat it like you would if you're out on the street. Sit down, call a timeout, and go, wait a minute, I rolled my ankle. People understand that. The example, if you're walking along playing grab ass with your girlfriend or your wife on some city street and you're not paying attention and the curb's there and you step off the curb and you roll your ankle, what do you usually end up doing? If there's nothing to grab, you go right on your ass and sit up and grab your ankle and go, don't touch it.
Yeah.
We all react the same way because we've all done it. It's a natural reaction, and here's the way that you would sell it. So just make common sense out of something. Sell it to the degree that it was viewed by the audience and interpreted to be, I guess, is the best way I could say it.
We do have a request from the chat from Brian, who says, yes, please do that. Punch Paul the next time you see him in the middle of a sentence. So there you go.
No, I don't know if you know, Paul's about 6'5".
Hey, there's a guy, Max, he'd love you to punch me in the face. He doesn't like hearing about my food fetish and the Steelers and whatever else. Yeah, so a couple people would love to see you just give me the spine on the pine, Arn. Do you think we could maybe do that together one day?
No, and to those same people, I would say get a whiff of that 6'5" one time up close and personal, and you'll rethink that. Paul's a little larger than I knew he was the first time I saw him, and I kind of went, damn, okay. I wasn't expecting that. So
we all look the same in our desk chairs. That's for sure. It's all good. Hey, I'm a lover, not a fighter. It's all good, Brian. Hey, that was fun. Listen, we got more questions, and I know we only have another minute or a couple minutes left, so we're going to do one more here. What are your memories of wrestling in Alexandria and Lake Charles, Louisiana? That's from Jeffrey Pollard.
that they were close to Baton Rouge.